PwC has 30 different offices across the UK, all of which are powered to give them heating, lighting, electricity, etc. And although you might say that a professional services firm has a relatively light carbon footprint, we wanted to make sure we were doing everything possible to reduce the greenhouse gases associated with our business.
I'm John Barnes. I'm the Head of Building and Technical Services for PwC.
And I think we've got a moral issue as a large company to lead by example.
The Building Research Establishment has an environmental assessment method for buildings which rates them on their sustainability. PwC wanted to achieve the first outstanding rating when it was developing its More London office. And it requires you to look at some innovative solutions that make a step change in sustainability. Traditionally, cooking oil will just be thrown away in landfill. This closed-loop system of taking our recycled chip fat and converting it into a clean biofuel was one of those innovations. Uptown Oil, the company that we use to convert the chip fat into biofuel, is local to us.
When they first approached me, I think I nearly fell off my perch, so to speak.
I don't think he could believe the amounts of oil that we were talking about. I think it completely bowled him over.
And Jason told me I needed to produce twice as much as I was already producing. I went, what am I going to do now?
This is where the used cooking oil is produced by the chefs and all the kitchen staff here. So it's produced and used here, and when it's finished, Ben, you remove it.
We decant it, and we've got a waste oil storage area where we keep it in big drums.
That's the stuff, that's what we need. We also use cooking oil. That's a waste product, which we now can use for fuel.
A very old friend of mine was telling me how he ran his car on recycled biodiesel. I'd never heard of it, didn't know anything about it. I said, how do you make it? And he said, from cooking oil from the local pub. We were already supplying pubs and restaurants with various products. And I came in on the following Monday and I said to Nigel,
Do you think we could do that? So I sort of went back to my school day chemistry and said, well, yeah, I reckon I could.
We were talking somewhere in the region of 45 to 60,000 litres a month, so it's a huge amount of fuel.
This, up until recently, has been a waste product. Raw oil comes in here and literally within 24 hours is being sold onto the streets. And it just goes through a very simple process that's called transesterification. There's good fuel.
This particular solution is exciting because it's a closed loop and it's taking a waste product which we generate and making it into a raw material that we can use back in the business again.
so it's all locally sourced oil. We then recycle it into biodiesel and then we deliver it to PwC, which is a 10-minute walk from here.
This is a tri-generator, so it produces electricity, it produces heating, and it produces chilled water for our air conditioning system.
The tri-generator is a super efficient bit of kit, and it's given us huge reduction in the amount of energy and the amount of carbon that we have associated with the main buildings in London.
When they run it at full capacity, we'll produce 25% of the building's electricity, which is all of the lighting for the building and all of the small power. So they'll be charging laptops, mobile phones.
When we opened More London, which was our first new big green building in London, we promoted the Chip Fat story to our employees as part of our engagement about all of the sustainability features of the building.
All our staff want to look around the building, they want to understand how the building works, they want to understand how it operates.
This project is using a waste material to do something useful and displacing a fossil fuel-based energy, so much cleaner and better for the environment.